Good morning, traders. This is Perry Wilkie with StartupTrading.com. It is 5 minutes till 9 a.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, December 11th. So, looking back at yesterday's session, right, uh, overnight inventory was a little bit more of a little bit of a liquidation breakdown for the NASDAQ and more symmetrical of a bell curve distribution for the ES. After the bell rang, though, you can see we got some more liquidation break in the Nasdaq. Right here, lots of time and volume spent below there. But then after the FOMC, right, ended up producing another split distribution up and above. And while the ES really just stayed in that lower distribution until FOMC, and then, but you can see how, lots of low volume, lots of little, you know, sketchy shelves there on that distribution yesterday. Uh, Not a lot going on. If we look at, 622 basically to 625 was the range before. We got up to 629 on the Qs after that. For the SPY, it was 682 to 685, and we got up to 689 basically yesterday and on the SPY. And if you notice, we basically touched in the cash market. The high of yesterday was 6,900, right? That's a lot of gamma up there on the cash market, and that was really what put in the top of the day was the cash market touching 6,900 yesterday. So as we look at where we're at now, we're still in the same trading range we've been in. Uh, Still in this, if you look at these distributions, right, you got three high volume nodes that we built up since we started rising. We're in the upper one right now, so you would think we'd come back and recheck. And I'm still looking to see if we can take out at some point in time the 60, just on the untested points of control, 67.82 to the downside, or uh, 69.40 to the upside, basically. And yesterday's point of control is basically 68.50, and we're trading 68. 62 at this point, so we're above that yesterday's point of control. Uh, and if we look at the overnight action just on profiles, right, we had that split at 68.31. We come back down, we got that stop run underneath of it. But if you look at it, after that breakdown last night, consider from 68.31 through this box as one auction, right? We just come back up and we hit the bottom of this box. Bulls are trapped above there uh, from yesterday's session. But if you look at the Dow, or yeah, it's still you know nothing doing it. Didn't have quite the pullback last night. And remember, there's only 30 stocks in the Dow, and it's basically sitting at unchanged. Uh, and then for the NQ, you got basically the split in the auction is 25,480 basically, and that's the level that held in the overnight session. It didn't get quite up to this box. Yet the lower end of it, it's 25,742 basically. So if we look at the options positions on the SPY, and that's really what was the overnight low. We come back down and we traded 680 and 20 cents was the overnight low last night. And then we come back up and we popped up to 685. So it's still the same things it's been. There's a trading range between 680 and 685. There's one between 685 and 690, and that's status quo. And then we have to see if we can break out to one side or the other. The overnight low, keep in mind you could go probably about two or three ES handles below it, and you're going to hit this 680 again. So until we can start building 30 45 minutes, some time cycles below 680, I'm thinking it holds uh, until proven otherwise. I don't know if we can get over 690, but you can see 700 would be the larger gamma up above. That would be about 100 ES handles higher than we traded yesterday. Uh, so I'm still watching the same thing I've been watching all week. And then if you look at the cues, right, 620, right, we had that shakeout that went down to 617, but 620 to 625 is where we're at right now. And then we'll see if, we get out of that band or not. 622 is still going to be, a range. I'm going to update these when I send out the grid this morning. So I hope this helps. We'll see what Jack's looking at next. And everyone have a great day. But we're still in the same range. So until it breaks, I wouldn't get too excited to one side or the other, as much fun as last night was.